How did you get over your worst heartbreak? My friends helped me a lot with talking and going out. I didn't. Time. Lots of time. Took a total of 3 years to stop loving my ex-husband, but damn does it feel so good not to love him anymore. Of course it's harder when you have to see the person almost every day due to having kids, and we were also together from the ages of 15 to 35, so I'm sure it won't take you nearly 3 years. I threw myself into things I always wanted to do, but never had time for. I started a new hobby, spent more time with friends, and focused on becoming the best version of myself. It took time, but eventually I realized I wasn't missing them anymore. The hardest part about getting over heartbreak isn't just the loss, it's the haunting realization that someone who once felt like home can become a stranger overnight. I turned my pain into art, scribbled thoughts became poetry, and hushed screams transformed into melodies. Every tear was a note, every sleepless night a verse. In the end, I didn't just move on, I rebuilt myself with the fragments of who I used to be, creating a masterpiece out of my brokenness. Heartbreak taught me that even the most shattered pieces can find a new rhythm. Never did, just kept on living. I'm sure they'll make sweet and sour ramen noodles again one day. Time, it takes time. Put one front in front of the other and go through the motions even if you don't feel like it. Do things. Heartbreak can lead to depression, and depression tricks you into thinking nothing sounds good. Keep doing things, especially hobbies. I'm 47 and proud of some of the worst heartbreak I lived through. It gave me perspective, it helped me appreciate what mattered to me. It helped me find the love of my life. Alcohol and drugs. And then sobriety. Now I'm single and unstoppable. Dude, time heals. Not immediately, but one day you just wake up feeling less shitty. Time. Other people. Sheer fucking will. A lot of time and keeping busy definitely changed my course of life. I no longer date or want to be in a relationship. Listen to The Cure and ate a lot of junk food. I haven't. It's been 8 years and there's still days that absolutely suck. Don't get me wrong, there's so many more good days than not, but every now and again I'll hit a bit of depression if I linger thinking about it too much. So the easiest thing for anyone to recommend to me is try not to think about it. But once my brain latches on, I'm buggered. Time heals all, man. I just let time do its thing while trying new things, going out more. What really helped was just facing it head on and writing about it. You never really do. You just move on. The pain will always be there in some form. I've been rejected and heartbroken enough. So when my worst hit, I genuinely didn't feel much. It was weird. I started processing things logically and turned off a lot of emotions. So I just waited that out. It weirdly helped. I just focused on myself and didn't bother myself over it. I just kinda let life happen, and eventually it just became a memory. If you keep beating yourself up over it, you're still thinking about it, and still making yourself overlive the experience. In truth, it's just a moment in time that you have no control over, so don't beat yourself up about it. You'll survive. Acceptance. Once you accept, it gets better automatically. The desire is what kills us, and the goal is to overcome all desires. Got sober. Wrote out all the thoughts I had to get them out of my head, whether they were happy or sad, sweet or spicy, even desperate or spiteful. Then I planned on burning them, rendering those words to nothing. Heartbreak also played a part into my quarter-life crisis, which sparked a wave of ambition to be proactive and take control of my life. This happened recently, so I'm still going through it, but I found these helped a lot.